Welcome back to Grandma's Cooking Cuisine. I know it's been a while, but I had the big 8-0 and took a little trip, and I decided it's time to get back to work and find a recipe that my fans would enjoy. In searching through my mom's 80-year-old cookbook, I came across bread pudding, and I know how we enjoyed it as kids, and now it's a delicacy at restaurants. It's a high-end dessert. So I want to show you how simple it is to make that special bread pudding. Okay, prior to our getting started in the baking, let's get this oven turned on. We are going to put it at 350, and we're going to say start. So by the time we are done mixing, it's going to be hot. Our first ingredient we're going to be using in the bread pudding is 4 to 6 pieces of bread. You can use dried bread, and preferably dried bread. You can use old cinnamon rolls. You can use caramel rolls, whatever you choose, but make sure it's kind of dried, because if it isn't, it will not absorb the moisture of the eggs and the milk. So that is a highly important thing. Our first ingredients that we're going to do for our bread pudding, soaking it in. Nope, wrong.
We can't exactly redo that now.
Sure we can. We are going to mix these ingredients together that are going to be covering the breadcrumbs. We had 4 eggs, and we have a cup of sugar. Now I used a little brown with the white. You can use all white. We are also going to put in 2 cups of cream. That also has an option of 2 cups of milk, 2 cups of carnation milk, or a half and half. You decide how thick and creamy you want it. Then we're going to put in 2 tablespoons of butter. We definitely got to have that butter. And I'm going to get a little bit more here. So we have the 2 tablespoons, and get out your mixer. You're going to need that. Whip up these ingredients, and we are going to turn on the mixer. Now be prepared. Now that our mixture is beaten, we are going to add a tablespoon of vanilla. It can be any brand you choose. And a tablespoon of cinnamon. Now it's really important that you get this lid off. Because if you don't...
5 minutes later.
Oh, yes!
Look what I had to do. Oh my, nobody's going to like that. That's a tablespoon of cinnamon. That's a highly flavored cinnamon. But once you realize there's six pieces of big bread, I'm going to use the spatula. Bring all the cinnamon into the liquid. We are going to set this over the breadcrumbs for 15 minutes, and that will absorb into the crumbs and find that there won't be liquid extra. There we go. As you can see, it takes a little time for it to absorb. What am I talking about again?
Bruh.
Okay. Stir it up to make sure they're all soaked. And we are going to set the timer for about 15 minutes. And in those 15 minutes, we are going to talk about the sauce. While our ingredients are soaking, we are going to work on making the sauce for it. And this is really the key to a delicious bread pudding. The sauce we're going to work on tonight is going to be with lemon. It's a lemon flavor. You can use vanilla, you can use cream sauce, whatever you choose. But I recommend lemon curd for the best flavoring around. I'm going to use probably just a little lemon juice, but we don't have to put very much in because it is strong, lemon curd. We take 1 cup of sugar, And in that cup of sugar, we're going to put 1 teaspoon of our cornstarch. Our cornstarch is our thickening agent. We're going to add the 1 cup of boiling water. Now, I can't emphasize the boiling enough because it is definitely going to help dissolve it. We're going to cook slowly, and this is be patient. It doesn't just happen, but it does reflect on the beauty and quality of your dessert. Okay, it's going to take a little bit now. Be patient, put it on low. You don't want it to boil fast. And once it does come to that boiling stage, you'll definitely want to add that lemon curd. This particular lemon curd was at Trader Joe's. Sometimes it's hard to find. And this was imported from England. We had a young elderly gentleman over yesterday, and he had never tasted lemon curd before, but he is sold on it. And I am too. While that lemon sauce is cooking, or heating actually, we are going to pour our breadcrumbs, bread cubes, into a 9x9 greased pan. 9x9. And please have it sprayed or rubbed with olive oil. This would adhere to the floor of the pan. And look at this. Now it's going to go into the oven at 350, and we're going to do that at 35 minutes, but we're going to check it to see if it needs another 10 after that. Now, I know it's not a very appealing dessert at this point, but it will taste beyond your imagination. And also, you can add craisins, raisins, nuts, whatever you choose. This particular family that I'm preparing this for preferred just plain. All right, let's put it in here. Let's set it at 350. Good, and let's give it 35 minutes first. And then I'm going to go back to stirring my sauce. Back here with the sauce that we have just been boiling up. It is, be patient. It took a good 20 minutes or so, cooking it slowly. And I also found out that that 1 teaspoon of cornstarch is better if it's a tablespoon. The consistency now is perfect. We add a little lemon zest, and we added a little bit lemon juice. And like I said, a lot of patience. It just doesn't happen. All right, just heard that beeper. That means we are going to check and get this bread pudding out of the oven. Whoa, look at that. Now, I left it in for 45 minutes, and I don't think that's too long. So don't hesitate to put it back in if you're feeling it's not done, because too much moisture means it needs a little more heat and baking. We're going to let it cool, and then we're going to put on that delicious lemon sauce. That will be the added little, what's the word again? Can't remember. It looks like our bread pudding is ready to cut, put on a plate, and we are going to add that delicious lemon sauce. You can add as much as you choose to get as much flavor as you like. There we go. Now this is a delicious dessert. Don't hesitate to make it, try it, and pass on to many generations, like my mother did.
I love it.
Before we get that, okay, start over. Okay, we're at our oven here, and we're gonna set it for 350. We're gonna put bake and a 350 and start. What? Oh, it says error. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, let's get this oven going. It's going to be baking at 350. Start. Now that we have mixed all of our eggs and sugar, we are going to add a teaspoon, tablespoon.
Bruh.
And a vanilla.
you know, scoop up more of it.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and look forward to our next video.